stylist. Just kidding. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I got a new camera, so if you guys notice a difference in the quality of my videos, then let me know. But yeah, I decided to invest my money and buy the Canon 70D, and I think I really like it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyways though, I have no makeup on, but my eyebrows are done because I am going to be doing my eyebrow routine today, which means I'm going to show you how I groom them and fix them up, clean them up, all that stuff, as well as how I fill in my eyebrows and what products I use and all that stuff. But anyways guys, I hope that you enjoy this video, and make sure to give it a big thumbs up anytime throughout this video if you are enjoying it, and let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and let me know how you do your eyebrows. I purposely have been growing my eyebrows out for 3 weeks so I could film this video and I could do my eyebrows and they would look on fleek for BeautyCon. But yeah, with that being said, chickies, I want to hop right into the video, so if you want to see how to get super awesome eyebrows, then keep watching. Alright chickies, so to start off, I'm going to be putting a hair tie in my hair. There we go, and I'm also going to be putting a hairband on, just so, you know, my hair doesn't get in the way of me doing my brows, because that would really suck. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to brush your eyebrows upwards like this. Like, I know they're going to look insane like that. Yeah, but we're going to do this because we're going to pluck the underneath, and then we're going to do some waxing to the top of it, and then some grooming with like one of those mini eyebrow scissors. Don't worry, you guys will see everything, but to start off, we're going to be brushing upwards. Now I know I may look like a freak right now, but that's okay. So next I'm going to be taking my tweezer, and you're basically going to just be plucking any stray hairs that are underneath your arch. By the way guys, I've been tweezing for a while, so it doesn't exactly hurt me when I do tweezing. I still flinch a little bit and everything, but if you're a person that flinches during tweezing, then maybe hold like some ice around your eyebrow before you do this, or maybe even take a hot shower. That way like your pores kind of open up so it doesn't hurt as much. It's totally up to you. As for me, I'm kind of used to it, so I don't like scream anymore. I still do like get red obviously, and I like my eye starts to tear up. Like, I'm not actually crying, but my eye just does, because like that's the way life works with eyebrows. Okay, let's tweeze again. Now that we got that done, we're gonna move on to the actual portion over here, and you don't really want to like pluck, like go insane over here, but like you'll see like little baby hairs. Like I have like these little baby ones, and it's not like too aligned and like in a shape with the rest of it, so we're just gonna pluck those out and then we'll move on. So now that that's done, obviously it's not like a straight freaking line. I wish they were like that, but that's just not the way my eyebrow works. They kind of do like whoop, like over here. It's weird, but that's gonna be fixed when we like fill them in and stuff, and if you want to touch them up at the end, then you can. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna swivel over here, and I'm gonna do this eyebrow, and then we're gonna move on to all the other plucking and waxing and stuff. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're not gonna pluck like in between here, because we're gonna save that for the waxing, but we are gonna pluck like a little bit at the beginning of our brows, because like, I don't know if you guys can really see in camera, but like right over in like this area, I have some brows that stick like that way. But yeah, like I have like these little ones right here that I'm gonna get rid of, and there's like a little one over here that I wanna get rid of, so we're just gonna get rid of those quickly, and then we're gonna move on. Anyways, what we're gonna do next is we're going to go through our mini scissor, and now this scissor is by Revlon, and I got it at Target, I believe. You can find it at Walmart too. You can get it anywhere, but it just looks like this. It's just like this really tiny scissor, and it's meant for eyebrows. When you buy it, it comes with this, and it comes with the little spoolie thing. That way you can groom your eyebrows and everything. So it's really great, and I use it for the front of my eyebrows and for a little bit of the back, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So basically what you're going to do is take your spoolie, and you're going to brush your eyebrows completely upward, like that. Yep, you look weird, you look crazy, it's okay. So now what you want to do is basically just take your mini scissor, and you're going to want to just go at the hairs at the top and just kind of chop them like that. Not a big deal. So now that that's done with this eye, what you're going to want to do is just brush them into place again. So what you want to do is brush them upwards and then downwards. So up and then style them down. Alright, so now that that's done, obviously not perfect, it's okay though. So next we're going to move on to this eyebrow, and we're going to literally do the exact same thing. Alright, so now that we're done with the cutting and stuff of that, it looks like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be moving on to the waxing. So basically I bought this kit. It is the Sally Hansen Wax Strip Removal Kit. Kind of looks like this. I originally bought this so I could use the big strips on my arms for my Sweet 16, and instead I ended up just like shaving my arms because I was too lazy to use them. However, I found that if you cut this up into small bits and like size them to like your eyebrow and stuff, they work awesome for getting like those little like fuzzy baby hairs off and like around there and like in between your eyebrows and all that type of stuff. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So basically when you open this up, you have your little oil, which you are going to need this. Put this aside, you are going to need it. And then it comes with the waxing strips, and they kind of look like this. There's like all different ones. These are just like two big ones. We'll use a new sheet. So yeah, you're gonna get this waxing sheet. It kind of looks like this, and it looks like there's like nothing in it. It looks like it's just see-through, but trust me, there's like a clear wax if you guys could kind of see it. All you want to do is you're going to cut through it like this, and you want to leave that much. You're not going to use like an entire half of the waxing sheet, but you're going to use like a quarter of it, like that. We're probably not even going to be using this much, but you want to cut it because of like its width and stuff like that. So now what you're going to do is you are going to cut it into 3. So now that it's in 3 different parts, if you have 3 of these, it means that you have 6 waxing strips, because when you tear it apart, then there's wax on each side of it. And what you want to do to heat up this wax, all you do, it's the best thing ever, you put it in the palm of your hand, take the other palm of your hand, put it on top, and rub your hands back together. And that is how you warm this wax up. They have ones that are like especially made for eyebrows, but I had these and I was like, you know what, I might as well use them. And 1 box of these will last you like a freaking year of doing your eyebrows. Literally, I completely recommend it. I promise I'm not like sponsored by Sally Hansen or anything, but they really are awesome. I'll have like the link below for like Amazon or something like that if you guys want to go buy them. But now you are going to just tear them apart, and it should look like that, and put one piece to the side because we're not going to use that just yet. I have nowhere to put it. Now what you're going to want to do is take the sticky side, of course, and you're just going to stick it onto your eyebrow. I'm going to go like this. No, I'm going to go like this. That way that there's like extra space at the top, that way I can rip it downwards. So what you want to do is align this in the inside of your eyebrow. I'm going to do a little bit to the side, kind of like that. What you want to do is just stick that on, and then once it's on like that, you'll look like a freak, but just take like your knuckle. I take like my knuckle, or this is actually your knuckle, right? Whatever this is, and you want to just like kind of like get it in there, and you know, kind of rub it in, make it a little bit warmer again, that way it'll rip off easy. And then we're going to be doing this side again, and then we're going to move to the top after this. So you want to do that, just make sure it's all rubbed in and nice. Oh yeah, baby, do that. Anyways, once it's like nice and rubbed in there, you'll look like this, and that is it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm only kidding. So now what we're going to be doing is just taking the top and make sure like your eyebrows are like raised, that way it's like nice and taut. You don't want to like, oh, raise your eyebrows, and then just You guys really can't tell on the strips that there's anything on it unless you actually use the strips for yourself. But even if the strips don't get everything off, which they normally get everything off above the eyebrow, it's just sometimes the middle eyebrow, it's a little difficult because there's like darker and like thicker hairs. But we're gonna be using the tweezer, and we'll get that out in a bit. My voice just like cracked and I had a little burp in there, and what was that? So the first piece that you cut, you are going to actually warm it first, just a little bit. I don't really just warm my finger since it's very, very tiny. And then I'm going to be using this at the front of my eyebrows. So what you want to do is just align it with where your eyebrow is. So you just want to kind of line it up like that. Try not to get it like, you know, on your actual eyebrow. You don't want to rip your normal eyebrow hairs off. So I'm just going to grab it from the corner right here and just like that. By the way, guys, as you guys can see, there's like sticky lines of wax there. Don't worry, that's what the oil is meant for, to get them off. So we will get that off in a little bit. Now we are going to be taking another one of the strips, and this one we are going to use, and we're just going to warm it up. And this one I always make sure it's a little bit longer because this side of your eyebrow is always longer. You want to keep this one short. So what you're going to do is just split that. Now what you're going to want to do is line this up with your arch going down. So kind of like that. So it's right there, right on top of the eyebrow, but not on the eyebrow. On top of the eyebrow, but not on the eyebrow. There we go. And you're going to do literally the same thing you've been doing. Simplest stuff ever. It's really not rocket science. So you know that oil I told you to hold on to earlier that comes with the kit? This is a necessity when doing your eyebrows with wax. So basically what you're going to want to do is, if you use it on like a cotton pad or anything like that, and then you rub it on, the cotton's going to get stuck in the wax and it's just like a big mess. So what you're going to do is just open it like that and put it on your fingertip like that. And then just go over the areas where there's a little extra wax and you want to kind of just rub it in. And then afterwards you're going to be wiping it away with a cotton pad. But to actually apply it on, you're going to want to use your finger. Okay, so now that you're done rubbing the oil in, trust me, you'll know you get all the wax off. It'll just like glide through and stuff. So basically now you look like an oily mess, which is perfectly fine. But now what you want to do is take a cotton pad and just go up and kind of just wipe it away. Like, you're not gonna get oil. You're not gonna get all the oils off, and that is perfectly fine because you're supposed to keep some of it on just so, you know, you won't get red or anything like that. But we're basically just gonna be wiping it like that. And then we are going to go back to our tweezers, and you know how I said that the wax sometimes doesn't get everything out of the middle? You basically want to go in the middle section of your eyebrows and just kind of tweeze out whatever baby hairs that the wax may have knocked out. So that is it for the eyebrow plucking and grooming and all that stuff. So now what we're going to be doing is actually filling in our eyebrows. Now, I do not suggest applying makeup or doing any filling in or anything like that right after you do your eyebrows like I'm about to do. The only reason I'm doing it right now, right after I did my eyebrows and stuff like that, is because of filming purposes, and it's starting to get a little bit darker here, so I want to get the video done as soon as possible. But yeah, listen, after you do your eyebrows like this, I highly do not suggest applying any makeup and brow powders, any of that, for like another like 30 minutes to an hour after you do it, because it might irritate your skin and eyebrows. So yeah. So basically all I use is a spoolie, an angled brush, and the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. So what you're gonna wanna do is, I just take my angled brush and I fill it up with the pomade. You really don't need that much on your brush. But basically, once you got it on your brush, you're going to transfer it onto your hand. That's what I like to do, to kind of just warm up the product and get rid of some of it. That way that not all of this is going on your brow at once. So normally I just take like where my thumb is on my hand and I kind of just wipe it like that. And then just kind of go over it a couple times like this, just kind of warm the product up and get it ready for use. So now what you want to do is take the eyeliner brush, your angled brush, and what I'm going to be doing is actually starting at the front, which you really shouldn't, but I'm not going to be filling in at the front and then working my way back. What I'm going to be doing is taking the pomade and underlining my brows, just like that. Like putting a line there. Don't worry, it's not going to stay like that, but what you want to do is kind of just line your brow. And then you want to line it also on your natural brow too, not just the front, but kind of just go along the bottom of your eyebrow. So now that you have this wacky looking line, you're going to leave it alone and you're going to pick up a little bit more of your pomade. And then what you're going to do is, starting at the back of your brow, working your way up. So you are just going to start by filling in the back of your brow, and then just keep working your way up with small strokes. So now what we're doing is taking the spoolie, we are just going to be brushing our brows, starting from the backwards, kind of just shaping them up like this, and it's going to help soften out the color and kind of just shape them into place. And especially you want to work at softening the color at the front of your brows, because you don't want a very harsh line underneath. You want some definition, but you don't want the line to just look like it was when we first drew it on. So you're going to want to brush like upwards and then move back, and then do the same to the other eyebrow. So now that that is done, that is literally all I do for my eyebrows. So this is basically the finished. If you chickies enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I am going to slide to the side to let y'all know that I upload new videos every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. East. And if you enjoy routine videos, beauty videos, fashion videos, any of those type of videos, they suggest that you stay subscribed to my channel. So bam, you can do it by clicking the subscribe button, which will be right there. If you haven't checked out my last video, which is where I called my beautiful chickies, my beautiful subscribers, they suggest that you guys watch that video, and you could also learn how to see how you could get a phone phone call from me. So bam, you can do that by clicking the link right there. And lastly, tweet me, follow me, DM me, comment on my pictures. Long story short, I know social media. So bam, BeautyChickee. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you came from this video, then make sure to let me know on there. All this information will be clickable as well as in the down bar below. And I'm going to go Chickees. So once again, I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, that is about it. So with that being said, I will see you all on Saturday at BeautyCon. And yeah, so ciao, ciao, Chickee.